Good evening, everyone. I'm Blake Gable from SportsCenter, and today we will be interviewing basketball player and civil rights activist Bill Felton Russell of the Boston Celtics. How does it feel coming off of this championship win here in 1963?
Feels great, of course. These past few years of winning has become a real easy hobby.
I'd also like to add that it's a huge pleasure to have you on the show tonight. Most of the world just knows you as a basketball star, but not everyone knows you as a civil rights activist. Would you mind elaborating on some of that?
Of course, well, for those who don't know, I'm often called Felton X because not only was Malcolm X my inspiration, I also do not want to denounce the Nation of Islam.
But aren't you worried about speaking out about civil rights, considering your huge professional career?
In a way, it already has. Back in 1958, I was named NBA MVP, but I wasn't selected to be on the All-Star team. I believe this was because I began to call myself Black, which was unpopular at the time, along with speaking my mind about the civil rights movement.
Interesting. I see how your ideology, in a way, caused a conflict with your profession, which brings us to this. What made you want to begin expressing your views about the civil rights movement?
Growing up, my father instilled a strong sense of pride into our family. He was known for standing up for the Klan, and this really inspired me with expressing my views in the civil rights movement.
That's very inspiring. So, immediately after you graduated from college, you were drafted to the Boston Celtics. Knowing that the city was very racially divided, how did this affect you?
I really loved the city, but at first it was very harsh because these fans were not very supportive of me joining their team.
I've heard about that, and that must have been really tough on you, and how it probably affected how you played. So just recently, you participated in the March on Washington. How was that?
It was incredible, honestly. I enjoyed seeing many people involved in expressing their views with me.
I also understood that separately, you defended Muhammad Ali regarding the draft.
Correct. I was in lots of shock when hearing this because it baffled me how so many people could discriminate against him and his views on religion and on this civil rights.
The civil rights movement as a whole has been making a large number of accomplishments right now. Would you like to speak about those?
Yes, so what sparked my attention was the Montgomery bus boycott, which or the result of it outlawed segregation on public transportation. And this also influenced me to march in Washington because it just made me want to express my views even more and support them.
Wow. Have any of these events ever impacted your game or in your involvement with the basketball team?
With my game, no, because all I was focused on was winning and trying to play with my team. But however, I have boycotted a game in Kentucky because the night before, two of my teammates were not allowed service at a restaurant, which really upset me.
It's great to see how involved you are with the movement. To all my viewers, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for next week's special guest. This has been SportsCenter with Blake Gable on a special interview with Bill Russell.
Thank you for having me. Go Celtics.